Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're gonna do some tarot today. Oops, I can shuffle. So, the full moon is over, thank God. It was amazing and transformative, but man, I barely slept and the universe just kept pushing on me to purge and to experience a lot of, grief emotions and heavy emotions. And I know I'm not the only one. It was good for us, and I'm glad we did it, but I'm glad it's over. And I'd be curious to know if anybody here is an astrologer, comment down below what we're heading into, what's going on, because I am curious. Try to keep abreast of everything, but there's too much going on to keep up with everything all the time. All right, let's see what's going on for the collective. We got our first card on the floor. We got our second card on the floor. We're gonna go one more, and a whole bunch of them. Okay, let's see what we got here. Need a better system. Okay, the star. Okay, all right. Hell yeah, I haven't gotten the star in this deck yet. This is cool. This is the Muse Tarot deck, by the way. 111 on my timer. Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, y'all are shining. Okay, sorry, shaking the camera. You guys are shining. This is your time to shine. This is your time to share what you're channeling, what you're downloading from Spirit with the world. You're supposed to share your soul gifts right now. Okay, get on your soul path. For those of you that are ignoring it or saying no, it's time to get on your soul path. Okay, the Emperor in reverse. Some of you guys just aren't willing to recognize how powerful you are, or how powerful you are meant to be, what your potential is. Okay, between the star and the Emperor is two of the first cards coming out. I mean, that's a fucking strong start for anybody who knows tarot. You are the Emperor. Okay, it's time that you take yourself from out of limbo and say, yes, I am the Emperor. The Empress, whatever, it doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter here. You got boss energy. You know how to take action. You know how to be forward thinking, to be decisive and strong and bold and a leader and an entrepreneur. Okay, actually, the entrepreneur thing just kind of slipped out. I know that for the King of Wands, but that's interesting. So for some of you, that's absolutely true. Knight of Knight of Swords. This Pegasus is so cool. So you've got some truth coming in. You've got some messages coming in. I just heard messengers, actually. So some of you guys have some people coming in to kind of give you clarity at a time when you really need it. And you got the King of Swords as well. Okay, it's a Muse in this deck. The King of Swords is all about truth, boundaries, just knowledge, wisdom. My cat. Just knowing what your value is and not budging, being really kind of firm and stern in a way. Just like not really putting up with any bullshit, which is a great place to be. And between that and the Emperor, you got some strong energy here, okay? You got the Page of Wands as well. So you got the Knight of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Tower in reverse. You got messages and new beginnings coming in, passionate new beginnings. The Tower in reverse is kind of amazing on this deck because it looks almost like it's meant to be in reverse. Look at that, that's so cool. But yeah, the Tower in reverse just tells me that some of you guys are just holding on. You're holding on so tightly to this old paradigm because you're afraid to let it go. You're afraid of what you don't know, what you can't see. You're afraid of, hold on, not this deck, I'm being told. You just don't trust the process. And as somebody who's been going through it for a really long time, I understand that. It can be really scary. Oops. Especially when we're used to being in control. And that's not necessarily because we're all control freaks. Some of us have just had to do things ourselves. It's not because we've had a bunch of people offering and we're like, no, I'm gonna do this myself. It's because we've had nobody offering our entire lives. Then when people start to show up and offer, it's like, we don't really know what to do with that. We've never had to rely on other people. We've never had the opportunity to be honest. If you're resonating with this particular part of the message, cut to the Ace of Pentacles. So some of us are just, I don't want you to feel like you're a control freak for not being able to surrender to this. Some of you are. And all the love. There's nothing wrong with that either. We all have our reasons, okay? Absolutely. But it's time to let go. Take these on the bottom. Page of Wands again, and the Four of Pentacles with the Sun, okay? and the Eight of Swords. So yeah, the Five of Pentacles too. I'm taking that. Shit, there's the Ace of Pentacles. Ah! All these cards at the bottom are speaking to me. They're pretty much all in reverse, so I'm just going to turn them all upright. Page of Wands. More quick movement, more, communication, more offerings I'm hearing, okay? This one is still in reverse. I guess there are two that are in reverse now, so I just flipped them. This feels right, but either way, it doesn't really matter, because to me, this is saying that some of you guys are just holding on really tight, protecting yourself. See how she's wearing a puffy jacket in this iteration of this card? I think that's really telling. You're just like armor, almost like, get away from me. I've got this. I can feel this. I get it. After so many times of being burnt and let down and like taken for granted or abused, it's kind of just like, yeah, y'all, get the fuck away from me. I'm good on my own. I fucking feel you. But it's time for us to open up a bit, because the sun is trying to shine in our life. This is your inner child here, celebrating, feeling happy and free, feeling, look at that, just joyful. And the white horse is just speaking of freedom and purity to me. So this is the happiest card in the deck. You guys are coming out of your Eight of Swords, coming out of your Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you don't have any options, and stuck in your head, keeping yourself in a prison mentally and physically in a way, not literally, but metaphorically. This person is holding themselves hostage is what I'm hearing. Okay, sabotage, I just heard. Yeah, because look at this. The universe is trying to offer you something different. Look at that. A gift from the universe, a celebration with friends, with soul family. I love this depiction of this card. To me, it always says soul family every single time. Okay, you're heading into the happiest part of, like, you're heading into the happiest era of your life right now. So get excited, okay? Don't feel burdened by everything that's happened in the past. Don't drag that past with you into this new future, to the present moment, especially. Okay, a few more cards in this deck, apparently. Bottom of the deck. Five of Wands. Okay, yeah, Four of Swords. Just more of the same. Look at this. Wow. Okay. All four of these cards are just like kind of intense. Old endings, dying, just feeling like beat up and let down, just feeling like you have to protect yourself and defend yourself to a pretty intense degree with all these other cards. You know, like chaos. You're just like, I need a rest. Holy shit, my head hurts. I'm tired. This is exhausting. So I just heard spiritual warfare. Some of you guys are focused on the things that aren't going well. All right, to me, spiritual warfare is just, most of the time, it's just a person who's projecting on you their own fear and beliefs, their own fear and judgments about what you're doing. I have it all the time being up here in the public eye. Do you hear me complaining about it and talking about it all the time? I only bring it up because you guys bring it up all the time as victims, okay? And I love you. I know that there's a lot of fear. That's why I don't want to be one of those people that gets on here and talks about spiritual warfare and makes it a big deal, because it's not a big deal. It's part of life, okay? It's just like having an argument with somebody and being like impacted by that. It really doesn't have to rule our lives or be some sort of scary monster. We are strong enough to withstand anything. We have access to magic and guides and all kinds of beauty. All we have to do is call that magic to us, call our power back, and stand firm in it, clear our energy, and make sure that we're always coming back home to ourselves. If we start freaking out about things like spiritual warfare, we're just feeding into the problem. We're creating more issues, okay? That was for somebody. No more excuses, I'm hearing. All right, a lot of you guys aren't stepping out to the public eye into your soul mission because you're afraid of backlash. Trust me, I was afraid of that too when I started my channel, because I don't talk about a lot of, even when I first started, I don't talk about a lot of like normal, appropriate subjects. And I haven't really had that much backlash at all. It's kind of shocking, actually, how few people go out of their way to you know, it happens, but I anticipated it happening a lot more than it actually does. And I think it's because I'm protected, and so are you. 911 on my timer. So just flow, know that you're protected. You came here to do this. Don't let stuff like that stop you. Don't let other people stop you. Then you're letting them win. All right, that I believe in. That I fucking believe in. Don't let them win. Fuck that shit. You're stronger than that. All right, you don't need protection beyond what you already have. You have everything you need, I'm hearing. Don't make excuses, okay? Not to step into your power, not to share your gifts. Yeah, Eight of Swords again. Are you kidding me? Some of you guys are just so afraid. You are projecting this fear all around you, and it's creating more friction. And it's like you just add more of that. Some of it's just a victim mentality, okay? This is for the victims. you're just creating more and more and more to be more of a victim, because some of you like being a victim, all right? This isn't for everyone. I hate being a victim. It's like my worst fucking nightmare. But some of you guys feel like you get more attention or something, but you're about to walk through a portal to a new life, all right? Spirit's trying to guide you through, this was in reverse. For some of you are just like not listening to these bright ideas. To me, this always comes out as like a bright idea, something passionate, something channeled from the divine that's going to take you to this new world. But some of you are so damn busy holding on to this old life and all this drama, all right? Again, that's just for some of you. For the rest of you, dude, judgment is coming in. You're about to have a transformation after you stop focusing in the direction of things that are not working, or as you deem not working. Because the thing is, like, we don't know what the big plan is. So many times we think, oh my God, I really wanted that. But then later we're like, thank goodness I didn't get that, because I ended up waiting longer. Yes. Feeling more frustrated. Yes. But eventually getting something that was way better for me. Okay. Just know that there's a bigger plan that you can't see. A lot of you guys are like mice. You're right up against whatever you're looking at. You're just like right here. What you need to do is be an eagle, fly above and see it all from above. That's God's viewpoint, all right? That's your angels and ancestors' viewpoint. That's why they're able to guide you and help you. 11:11 when I looked up. Don't be defeated, okay? Fuck, 5 of Pentacles. You guys are getting repeats all over the place. Stop being a victim, all right? Do you need me to slap you around a little bit? Okay? I love you. I'll kiss you too, because you need love, but you also need to stop being a fucking victim, okay? You got love, you got offers coming in, you've got a lot of new beginnings, but you've got to get ready. Stop playing the victim and, be willing to take a chance on this new adventure. Be willing to take a chance on this new you, okay? Ooh, patience, yeah. Have some fucking patience. I don't know what's going on here. Explore, I love these. Birth. So express, yeah, these are all very tied in. Rage, okay, we're gonna stop there. You've got some things that you need to express, okay? Let your rage out, do. Honestly, there's so many ways you can do it. If you have a drum set at home, pound on your drum set. It's one of my favorite things to do. Do some primal screaming or scream into a pillow. Dance it out to something kind of crazy. Get it out of you. Just write things like this, fuck you, right? Whatever you need to do to like get it out of your system. I chase my cat around sometimes. He wants to play and I need to get some aggression out, so I'll just like, he runs and it's fun for both of us, and then I feel exhausted and like I release some energy. All right, so have patience with this process. Release your rage. Look at that volcano. Let it out. Express yourself, y'all. Express it. If you're feeling all this fear and all this, you're dragging all this victim stuff in, dude, start a fucking channel and share your experience and why you're struggling, and like get some other people on there to talk to you and, share with you. You're only going to find them when you start putting yourself out there. I can tell you from experience. I was like feeling the most isolated and alone I've ever felt before I started this channel. And finally, after 3 years getting some people on the channel, I'm finding my soul family. But they wouldn't be able to find me if I was hiding, okay? Or playing a victim. I love you. But y'all gotta stop it with this, for real, okay? The whole idea of this card is that this is a church. They could go into the church. There are options for you. You can ask for help. You have help all around you. You're just choosing not to see it, and that's a fact. And a part of you already knows that, okay? I say it with love, having been this person before. Trust me. Explore, have fun. You're birthing a new project right now, okay? Part of your rage and all these emotions are gonna birth this project. Don't resist it. You need it. It's fuel for the fire. Think about your favorite songs, your favorite music, movies. Somebody birthed those in a moment of emotion, whether it was positive or negative emotion. A lot of my favorite stuff is emotional and almost like sometimes depressing or angry. I listen to it all. I guess I'm talking about music right now, but movies, all of it. There's a place for you. There's a place for all of your emotions too, okay? This is kind of a fun message. I hope you can see past the victim stuff on this message and see the really good stuff, because there is some good stuff coming. Rising above. Dude, didn't I say be like an eagle and fly above? I know that's a dove, but still, rising above, clarity, freedom, solution. Boom. Spirit, mic drop. Thank you. I want to show you, before we end, all the amazing shit you have coming to you, to remind you of, that's the Emperor, by the way, for those of you that don't know, what this reading really is and what your life it really is right now. A lot of you guys are dragging this old paradigm into this new moment, And that's why you're confusing things, because this energy doesn't belong in this new paradigm, but you're bringing it here. This, oh, where's the sun? It's like my favorite card. I did pull kind of a lot of cards. There it is. This is what you have coming to you. Don't drag that old shit in here. It doesn't belong, okay? Or if it belongs, it's to explode out of you into something creative, because that's what those emotions are for, to be purged, to be expressed, to be processed and transmuted into something else, okay? So get moving. I love you. If you need a private reading, I'm actually doing a special on pre-recorded readings. So for those that don't want to meet face-to-face or on a budget, or want to be able to access their reading for a week, up to a week, via a YouTube private link, I'm doing a special for $144. I'm doing a 35-minute pre-recorded reading with 4+ tarot decks, and it's going to be surrounding your soul path, highest timeline kind of vibe, but you can ask up to 2 questions, and it's a limited offer. So I'll put that information in the description box along with everything else. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.